We have identified some acetals and hemiacetals and looked at what molecules make hemiacetals and acetals. We're going to use some molecules to make some acetals and hemiacetals from scratch, so to speak. So we're going to start by reacting pentanal and one molecule of isopropanol. So if I draw my pentanal, we're talking about a 5-carbon aldehyde. And I'm going to put my carbonyl on carbon number 1. And I'm going to react this with isopropanol. Remember, isopropanol is a 3-carbon alcohol, 1, 2, 3, with the alcohol group in the middle. It could also be called 2-propanol. In order to do this reaction, we need an acid catalyst, and we're going to form, from the reaction of an aldehyde and an alcohol, we're going to form a hemiacetal. When we form this hemiacetal, what's going to be happening is the alcohol group, or the branch from the alcohol, will attach through the oxygen at the carbonyl. So our carbon chain does not change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw my 5-carbon chain. This carbonyl oxygen will remain. The H from the alcohol will attach to that carbonyl oxygen, and the OR group from the alcohol will bond to that acetal carbon. And so there we have formed a hemiacetal. We have our main carbon chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have our acetal carbon, and then we have our 2 acetal bonds. So this is a hemiacetal. Now we're going to make what will be an acetal, because we're going to use 2 molecules of an alcohol. We're going to start with 3-pentanone. So let me draw our 3-pentanone. So we have our 5-carbon chain. We know that the carbonyl is on carbon 3. So that is our 3-pentanone. And we're going to be adding to that 2 molecules of ethanol. In order to do this reaction, we also need our acid catalyst, and our carbon backbone, the 5-carbon backbone, is not going to change, so I'm going to redraw the carbon backbone. And when we put the alcohol branch on to the carbon, or to the acetal carbon, the oxygen from the carbonyl is still there, and that will get one of the branches, and then the other branch will come from the alcohol. So this is one of the alcohols, this is the second alcohol. In the formation of an acetal, a full acetal, we also make a molecule of water, and what we have here is a regular acetal. So we have our acetal carbon, our 2 acetal bonds to our OR groups, and so we have an